Okay, I'm back. I've got all my branches basically done. Okay, so now we're going to do some leaves. And I'm just mixing up kind of some, I don't know, burnt orangey colors. Oh, we gotta do our pumpkin too. Let's do our pumpkin first. Get a good pumpkin color. Okay. Get in here and get this guy done. Can you guys see him? This way a little bit more. I could go on with those branches for days. I love doing stuff like that. I think it's really fun to do branches, and trees, and all that. Sorry, my stomach's gurgling and growling because I'm hungry. Gotta stop here and eat some lunch. I got kind of a late start. My daughter stopped by. She went and picked up her glasses, which is out, you know, where we're at. So, but always awesome to see her. Okay, I'm not sure how I want to do the... Get the mouth done. Need yellow. Again. And all my paints are dry. You're like, yeah, well, it's taking you forever, so. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see. I can't see his mouth very well, so I guess we're just going to kind of wing it a little bit here. Get his tooth over there. And then his eyes are basically just big holes. We might have to add a little something else to his eyes that wouldn't be normal for a jack-o'-lantern, but and his nose. Okay. That's a better color. Now that we have multiple layers happening here. I don't want it to get too close to that yellow until it's a little more dry. So we might leave that be for a minute and then do a few leaves and come back to it, because I don't want to mess up the yellow on the eyes. So let's do some little leaves. And I can tell you right now I'm missing the pencil lines, but it's okay. If you have trouble after you paint some background, if you decide to do it the same way, and you can't see your leaves very well, just go over them again with pencil so that you can, it's easier to paint that way. Do this one. And I kind of don't want them to look like perfect leaves because, you know, they'd be all dried out and not very leaf shaped, but put a little bit of that brownish black in them too. And again, we're going to come over a lot of this with our pen, our fine tipped pen. I just want these little bits of color around is really what I'm going for with the leaves. Okay, where is the brown? That's purple. I keep doing that because some of these colors look like one color and they're something else. So yeah, I'm having a little struggle with that. Getting used to where they're all at. But if you're okay at remembering or, you know, just doing your own thing, you don't have to go back and put the leaves in again or whatever. But I know it's a little tricky when they disappear on you. And obviously you probably wouldn't have so many colors of leaves on one tree, but we're not going for super duper realistic. Really, we're just going. Sometimes the colors, they don't want to go. Where else are we putting leaves? I did this totally different. I'm looking at the picture now to see where leaves are. Oh, well. He's fine. So what we need is another little branch coming out this way. You can do it with this round too. So if you don't have one of those daggers, don't worry about it. Just do it with a small round brush so that you can have a thin line, you know, one with a good point maybe. And these are Arteza, so they're not super fancy or expensive, you know. I mean, right now everything's expensive, but that's another story for another day. I think I'll do another one here. I'm gonna wait to do that one until that dries a little more. I don't mind a little black in it, but I don't want it to be really black. Oh, we could probably revisit our pumpkin now, huh? Before my orange all dries out. Sorry, I'm concentrating quite hard, I guess. Trying to get around all the parts of the pumpkin. So do you guys celebrate Halloween where you're at? I know a lot of places, I mean in the States, I know we tend to. That doesn't mean that everybody does, but I know other places don't really, and I, you know, silly, but I always thought more places did. Like I figured we probably got it from somewhere, right? But apparently nobody does it like we do it. You're a little fanatical on that whole Halloween thing. Which I find amusing. We kind of do everything big, it seems. I don't know why. Maybe we just overdo it, right? It's kind of the way it feels sometimes. When I see houses that have more decorations on Halloween than Christmas, that's crazy. It's crazy here with that. It definitely is fun. I always had fun as a kid on Halloween. It's gotten sort of boring now, but when my kids were little, it was a lot of fun too. Feel free to fast forward at any time. I understand. I will probably be speeding up some of this because there's a whole lot where I'm not saying much, so all I can say is this is fun, and thank you for indulging me, you guys. You're awesome. I don't know if you'll indulge me much after this, but you'll probably be like, okay, that's enough of that watercolor thing. You get carried away. Yes, I do. A leaf over here. Warm up that weird, I don't know what that black stuff is, but I got black somehow over there. I did spritz this a little bit, so there are spots. Where that like bled. My brush is getting dried out. Sorry, I just bonked everything like usual. Neighbors have this little dog. I think I've mentioned it. Because it gets yipping like it's new to them, like they didn't have it previously. But it has the craziest bark. I'm like, oh my wow, it sounds like somebody's killing it. And they're not, it's just out in their backyard barking at, you know, the wind going by or whatever. But it's a crazy little one. Okay. Oh, the stem on our pumpkin. I need another leaf up in there, huh? These are the last hanging on leaves, you know, those ones that just, sometimes even once the snow flies, they're still, no, I'm not going, I'm staying. The last hanger-oners. That turned out cool because it looks like, you know how the leaves get the little like splotches on them. In fact, I might add a few here and there. The tiny little black, it's probably mildew or something that get on them, I don't know. I don't know if you could hear that dog. Pipe, pipe, pipe. I don't know what's got it going crazy. Somebody's probably walking in the common area. Okay. I'm gonna get this all the way dry, erase all the pencil marks, eat some lunch, and then I will come back and do all the pen work. So I will be back. Okay, I have freed it and erased it and done all the things, other than I haven't done the sketching, but I think I want to add a little more something to the moon part. So I have some of these sparkly paints in this set. Over here there's lots of metallics. So I think I'm gonna try adding a little bit of a maybe sort of orangey one of those because it'll be subtle. So that's what I think I want to do. This is a marathon, people. I mean, I had no idea I was going to take this long. Okay, we're going to see. I hope I don't ruin this. I think we'll do some of the dragging out of it as well. And now I think what I will do is sort of put kind of a rim around it in that same vein of, just so that it is wispy and off, but then also you get some definition on your moon. So just where there isn't the black. And then I just put a little water to kind of blend it a little bit. Sorry. Whenever I eat anything, my throat goes all wacky. I'm sorry. Doing the 100 million turns here. There we go. That's what I wanted. It just needed a little more definition, you know? So I think we're going to start with like a little tiny pen. And these ones are different. These are graphic Master's Touch. I'm going to close my lid. And I'm just going to try to get the witch's face as much as I can, because it's so tiny. And just like when I do a lot of things, I'm not like attaching every single line. Sorry, I gotta keep turning this to see what's happening here. Like this would be good to do in a smaller version, but man, I'm just going blind. I don't know about you guys, but it's bad. Can't see nothing. And yes, I am turning it upside down. I might just stick with this little tiny pen because I don't necessarily want it to be super dark. I really like the outline. If you don't, like if you think it looks done when you're done, then be done. But I don't know. I just can't ever. I like to add more. But you can do it however you like it. That's the advantage, right? Probably could have put more detail into her little cape here, but and her hair, do I want to turn it? I want to keep it this way because that's wet. I think that's what I was thinking. You never know. You never know what I'm thinking. and her boot. Some little buttons. So she was sitting on her broomstick. Okay. I like that. That definitely helps bring her out a little bit more. That little witchy witch. And then we're just gonna do the same thing with our branches. And I'm gonna exaggerate them a little bit. Because like I said, I definitely want that craggly, whatever the words are, old branches and things. Dried up old leaves. Just adds to the interest, I think. But like I said, if you guys think you're done after you paint it, then yeah, it's awesome. Sorry. Okay, let's see here. And I'm definitely not going to totally connect around the moon because I definitely want that sort of, yeah, I see. I just think it gives it sort of that whimsical, sort of spooky thing. I like the sparkly on there. I'm glad I added that. I think that worked well. Oh, I didn't even finish up there, did I? I got going down the tree and didn't finish the top part. Oh well, we'll get there eventually. This goes at least a little bit faster. And I know from where you're at, you probably can't see this very well. I come in too close, it's going to be sort of like you're in the nosebleed section. Or the opposite, I guess. Whatever the section that would be. Too close. The one advantage of having my shaky hand is that it's perfect for these Halloween-y type things. It's not great the rest of the time, but there's no fixing that, unfortunately. I still gotta go outside in water and it's so hot. I don't even want to go out there. Not like Vegas, thank goodness, but hot. I feel for y'all that are down in that area. My niece included. Cooking in Arizona. We're just doing this for funny. Man, I apologize. My throat is just all gunked. I guess I shouldn't have done the dots, huh? That made it too silly, but it's too late now. Finish up my tree. Sorry for the spinning. Oh, I wanted to say, because I keep forgetting to say, all my digitals are 40% off in my Etsy shop right now. If you're interested in digitals, now would be the time. Sorry. I know somebody's gonna be like, ah, the spinning of the paper. It's like, yeah, I know, I just trying to get to all the places. Oh, so yesterday I watched the sentencing of Lori Vallow because I'm in Idaho and I remember all the looking for the kids and just everything. And she got 3 consecutive life sentences. So hallelujah. They took the death penalty off the table, and I'm not really sure why that was. I don't get all that legal jazz, but anyhow, I was happy that at least she won't be getting out. So that's the good news for everybody. I understand. If you don't know the story, she conspired, murdered her own 2 children. So, yeah. To get their Social Security money. Yeah. So I was very happy that she won't be free again. Just also sad, those cases. Ugh. Okay, did I get all the leaves? I think I did. I think I did. That's not the right one. I need my... this one. What are these called? Posca. I think that's how you say it. Posca pen. Try to fix my boo-boo on my pumpkin a little bit because he looks ridiculous. If I make him white, will it be better? So he just got a shine in his eye. Technically, he wouldn't have the shine in the... Blah, never mind, doesn't matter. Put some other little highlights in places. That black wants to peek out. No black peeking. I don't think I can get one in her eye. Just to add a little light to her here and there. I feel like I ruined my pumpkin, people. These are the fine Posca markers. They're acrylic paint is what they are, if you don't know. I think everybody has been using them forever but me, but if you don't know, that's what they were. So they're kind of fun because they'll go over the watercolor just fine. And his eyes just do not want to stay white. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. There's no rhyme, there's no reason. It's just what's striking me at the moment. Just adding highlights, low lights, and whatever. I think that's good. And then we got to sign it. Don't ever forget to sign your work. Always sign it. Date it. Because later in life, that can become important to someone. For example, I saw some of my mom's artwork at my aunt's, and I was saying I wish I knew what year she did it. So she did sign it, but yeah, I like to date it too. You can see your growth that way too, which is nice. So there it is. I'm thinking it might need just a little splatter. I don't want to splatter a lot, but it kind of is calling for something out in that area. So let's do it. Let's put, I don't really want to get any on my pumpkin or my witch, but anywhere else is all right. Let's do, I think I'm going to get out my fan brush because I just think that that will work better. Give me a nice splattering. Just mixing up some kind of black, blue, midnight blue type color. Alrighty, 'tis done. I hope you guys join me because that was super fun. I don't know what you think of it, but I like it. And I had a blast. So thank you so much for indulging me. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye.